Hi. Yeah, it's really good to see you again. Yeah, you mentioned that. So you're sort of feeling like doing an observational session today. Okay. Yeah, I love that. I had this idea, I know in the past we've done sort of observing plus something else, but actually the original session that we did, almost a year ago now, was just observational work. Yeah, it was me stepping back, getting close, circling the body. And I was thinking maybe something simple like that today would be good. Does that sound good? Yeah, let's just keep it no frills. Okay. And did you have any concerns in the body today that you wanted me to sort of assess as I'm looking in a sort of holistic way? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so nothing major, but maybe that. Okay, and then okay. All right, I'll keep an eye out. And you know me, I think I'm going to keep sort of a mental list of the things that I'm noticing, about your posture, your alignment, how you're holding yourself. And then maybe I'll send one of my classic follow up emails after the session. Yeah. Okay, great. All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to step back first and then I'll get close, okay? Okay. Okay. Just stepped out of my shoe. Yeah. When you mentioned the thing about your posture, does it feel more heavily located on one side or the other? Yeah. Okay. Because in terms of alignment, I am noticing. Is this right here? Right. And meanwhile, we've got also notice. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna. Sorry, I'm like wearing the sweatpants right now. Yeah, let me just step around the body, okay? Yeah. Let's see the shoulder. Let's look at the shoulder over here. I'm just gonna get a look from the left profile and see. Let me just get up close here. Okay. And then I am gonna take a quick look from the right profile. Let me just get up close. Yeah, okay. tissue. And that. I'm also seeing that. And then, yeah, let me try to line. Right, okay. Yeah. What you mentioned about the right shoulder in terms of it experiencing that in the arm as well, or okay. How about the left shoulder? Yeah. Okay. Down into the arm a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna look at the face a little bit here, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, this is interesting to me too. Okay. There's this, and then there's that. Right through there. Mm-hmm. Because in terms of facial symmetry, line, right, okay. In terms of the neck, yeah, okay. And then let's try. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And this. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Just, I do just want to get a feel for. Okay, so that's happening when you. Okay, I'm gonna try that one more time because that was interesting. Right. Okay. Yeah, so the left shoulder specifically, and that's kind of what you mentioned actually, yeah. Sorry, I'm just mumbling, but I will send you some coherent notes at the end here. It's also just, I'm just gonna, okay, so this notch between the collarbones, yeah. Collarbone a little bit here. Yeah. Just the way you're standing right now, do you feel pain or discomfort in the collarbone at all? Okay. Just gonna just feel lightly down this left arm a little bit. Let's see. Okay. And then I am just gonna feel lightly down this right arm a little bit just for a sec. that is interesting because Mhm. Yeah, so I've got in mind, those few things that you mentioned at the top of the session. And as usual, you're very intuitive about your body, about what's going on. And I think I'm noticing some sort of interesting things that do track with the issues that you brought up. And again, they're not major issues, they're just sort of some minor kind of posture alignment things. Yeah. Let's, yeah. I'm gonna get up close to the face again here, okay? Let me just kind of try to, yeah. If I draw this line like right down, there we go. And then the line just, yeah. Let's try to give this just a little wiggle. Let's just give it a little wiggle. Go. Step around the body again, okay? Yeah, let's just feel this right shoulder again. And the left shoulder. And take another look from your left profile. Okay. Let me just get up close to get a sense of. Okay, so the alignment of the back of the neck into the trapezius and the shoulder. Yeah, it's interesting. Let me check out this right profile again. Take a step back here. And then I'm just going to get close and look at the alignment of the neck into the trapezius and the shoulder. Let me step back again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I always have so much fun with these sessions because I can just kind of go to town and getting as detail oriented as I possibly can. Yeah. Let me just hold on. Right. Let's just inspect the neck here just a little bit. Yeah, and then okay. Yeah. Like moving my hand down on the left side. Okay. Right. And right. Down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like so up until this point, I was just sort of almost doing the energetic thing where I was sort of tracing the face but barely touching it, right? But now I do just want to try almost doing, not like a skin exam, but just getting a sense of. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at the hip alignment now. Yeah. Let's get over here. Yeah. From this side. Yeah. So it is. Breaks with that. And what you mentioned about the hips at the top of the session, you said, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm seeing that, definitely. And this is how you'd normally be standing? Yeah, okay. No, I'm not seeing any major problems. No, not at all. I think perhaps a little bit of misalignment, right? But that's very normal. Okay, yeah. Let's look at the way you stand from the back. Yeah, okay. So when I, yeah, okay. Yeah, because the alignment of this hip does actually seem like it's almost having the same problem as that shoulder. Yeah, which is kind of interesting, right? Yeah. You doing okay? Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna take one more step back. I might do one more loop around the body, and then I think we'll be done, okay? Because I do have quite a few notes sort of swirling in my brain at this point. Yeah. And I don't want to lose them. Thank you for just letting me do this straight observational work. Yeah. Yeah. Just take one more step around the body here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's just feel these shoulders one more time. Okay. Well, yes. Yeah, at this point, it almost feels like these sessions are just like a really good check-in every few months or so, you know? Yeah. Because there's so much that you can sort of internally experience, right? But then having someone else be able to really give you like a good thorough look, an observational look, just to get a sense, yeah, of how that's tracking in the body, right? It can be really beneficial, and I know that we've found it to be so over many sessions at this point. Yeah, let me just feel into the neck a little bit there. Okay, all right. Well, I hear a siren coming up, so I am going to send you an email with all of my notes, okay? Yeah. And you'll get that later this evening, okay? Okay. Yeah, it was really good seeing you. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.